we've got a little thing we want to talk about here. It's kind of the price gouging or the pricing of this, and Johnny has found something here about a pair of tennis shoes. You got to hear this.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. You know, with a lot of people having to cut corners and save money, it's kind of like Dagwood and Blondie making mashed potato sandwiches to go to work. Well, there's a new tennis shoe out. This is inspired by the video game console Xbox. It's $2,500 for a pair of shoes that do nothing but hold on to your feet. And unbelievable. And we were talking earlier about prices. You know, you can go from one place to another place and find the different prices. What's that all about? Well, I mean, I'm talking a massive difference.
But you got to remember, you got to make sure that it's the same make, model, serial number, everything else, because that's the first thing the salesman's going to say. You tell them, well, I can get it $300. I can get that plasma TV $300 cheaper someplace else.
The exact same one.
That's what they're going to say. The exact same one. I'll bet it's not the same serial number. I'll bet it's not the same this. I'll bet it's not the same that. No, partner, it is. I checked it out. It's the same thing. So why is yours so high? Well, I'd rather eat filet mignon than peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I mean, that's basically what they're kind of telling me.
And you know, there's a lot of shoppers out there. People are going to go, you know what, I don't want to go here and there and comparator shop. They know that these people are going to go to that store and they're going to buy.
Right. They're going to buy because they don't know any difference.
They don't know the difference.
They don't know any difference. And on that, let's kind of go off on that they don't know any difference. You hear on the show here that we're some of the in and out takes that we have are from the movie from the American President. It's the people, they don't know any difference.
What a great movie. If you've not seen The American President, I highly recommend you do.
Absolutely. It's the truth. Unfortunately, and this is the way it was put to me a number of years ago, people are like cows. They're huge. You figure a cow, they walk up to a fence. This cow weighs 2,000 pounds and the fence is
we could go through the fence.
They can walk right through, but they walk up and then, well, obviously I'm not supposed to go nowhere. So the cow turns around, walks back over to the other end, and there's another fence. And this is the way it was put to me, the American people, of the way things are happening. They're like cows. If this one goes this way, they all follow. I don't know if any of you ever been out and seen in the fields, they follow, and they'll follow each other until they get to where the leader stops, turns around, and comes back.
No, they must know where they're going. Let's follow him.
That's right, because the people don't know any difference. And the people are the only way that the things are going to change in the United States now. The government's trying to control us. They can't. You cannot let the government control. They can only control themselves. I'm sorry. They can't control themselves. They can't control themselves. I don't want to get really going.
Well,
on our congressmen and senators that can't function.
Well, I don't want you to think for a second that these guys care for you like your great grandma does. They are put in office, and there are a few people out there.
We put them in office.
We put them in there. Yeah, I'll tell.
Because they lied to us.
I'll take the blame or the credit, whichever way you want to look at that. But they like to tell us that we know what the American people want, and we know what they're thinking. We know what they want in the future, and don't you believe it for 1 second, because who knows better about yourself than yourself? So if you want to talk what's going on with the American people, put your pulse on the American people's feelings, talk to an American. Don't talk to an American congressman, senator.
And go ahead, try to call your congressman, send your congressman a letter. It's a waste of your time. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to do just like all these other groups, the PETA groups and the this and the that. You get more time for killing a dog than if you killed a human being.
That's true.
Oh, give me a break. Give me a break.
It's along the same lines as torture, Bob.
Oh, we'll get into torture in later shows, but I mean, you can't. You're going to do more jail time if you harm an animal than if you harm a human being. So you got PETA controlling that. The people of America, they're going to have to get together and they're going to have to start controlling America. You cannot let the government control you because they're going to keep lying to you and they're going to keep ripping you off any way they can. And calling your congressman, writing your congressman means nothing.
No.
It means absolutely nothing, because I guarantee you they didn't read it. And the little snot-nosed brats that they've got now for all their assistants, they couldn't read it even if they wanted to.
Well, you might get lucky and get a form letter back from them, but you know, the only way you're going to get any satisfaction about telling those people what you feel is right here on Coffee Shop Talk, because we'll let you say what you want to say. We're not going to cut you off. We'll let you finish your sentence. And they'll know. They'll listen. They'll watch. They'll know. So we're going to do that right here in our own little corner of the world. I invite you, everyone, come to coffeeshoptalk.com. That's K for coffee, coffeeshoptalk.com. Get your opinion out there.
Absolutely. I mean, get it out there. Form whatever you need to form as far as getting together, but the people have to get together. If the people don't get together, it's going to be just like anything else. Just go ahead, sit in front of your television, stay on your couch, and let the government control you, and then you sit and whine and complain about it.
We'll be right back.